Hi guys again and welcome to La Esquina del Movimiento, the corner of movement. And today I decided to make a video about what is to be a neurodivergent person, to have a neurodivergent brain, and how this has helped me in my life. It was a big revelation for me to know that I don't have a neurotypical brain. And this is something that it's not like the horoscopus, like you are your Pisces sign or Taurus or whatever. No, it's actually something based in neuroscience. And this is something that is should change in the future. I mean, because many people don't know it and about the labels because the name for the neurodivergency, we are going to explain it further on, but it's about configuration in your brain, neurobiological natural configurations, which make you different and in how you process the information. And in my case, I have ADHD, which is attention deficit disorder, which is actually not a name that should be like that because it's not a proper term. It's not that I have problems with attention, but it's more that my brain hyper focus in things that I am really interested, and I am not interested in some stuff. And even though that I have to, let's say, accomplish certain responsibilities, sometimes it's very hard for me because I just don't have the, let's say, the attention for it, and it's something beyond the, let's say, the normal concentration. So I decided to talk about this also because I want to break with the stigma of what is to be these kind of conditions, and it's not a disease, it's not a genetical error. In fact, for example, a person with Down syndrome is also a neurodivergent person. It's also not a neurodivergent brain, and I always related with people with Down syndrome, and now I see why. And it's I have done a lot of research about it and read that the similarities is because we are people that are more sensitive, and we bring this humanity to the to our daily lives, to be more human, to be more kind. And so there is nothing wrong about people with Down syndrome. People with neurodivergent brains, besides ADHD, and are people with OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder, people with dyslexia, which is people that mixed the letters, and when they are writing or instead of saying black, they say white because they invert things in their heads. And well, it's very deep subject actually. It's not just this confusion in the letters, is much more. But there are, for example, people with dyslexia are very good speakers. They are very good for jobs that involved talking. Also, I have dyslexia, for example, and OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder, is the people that likes to clean a lot, and I mean they have this kind of obsessions. And I know I'm giving like a really global description, which is very vague, but I'm just saying that these are very normal in, let's say, in people with autism. Like if you have autism, you can have OCD or ADHD together. And in the case, for example, of Einstein used to have autism, dyslexia, and attention deficit disorder. So he had three, and this could not be a surprise because this is normal in the spectrum of neurodivergency. We have to acknowledge this. Why? Because in nature, let's say we put a giraffe and an elephant. An elephant is an elephant, a giraffe is a giraffe, and they are fine being different, and they are not gonna be upset for being different, right? And this is the same in our species as humans. We cannot be the same because we need to evolve. And as human species, we need to survive and to be preserved. And one way of that is like we have different way of thinking. People that are neurodivergent, who are they and how do they behave? People with neurodivergent brains can be a lot of actors in Hollywood, like Johnny Depp, Jennifer Lawrence from The Hunger Games, Jim Carrey, Will Smith, so Justin Timberlake for instances. So yes, they all have neurodivergent brains, and this is why they thrive a lot, and they keep on going, and they can get obsessive with projects and so on. This is how they go to the top. So of course you might think like, yeah, but I have this condition and I struggle a lot. But yeah, but maybe you haven't learned still how you can manage your potential. And now that I've been doing following this path of knowing myself for 3 years, for me it's been life changing. And I know now that I don't have nothing is wrong with me. It's just that I have a different brain, and I use my skills, my natural talents, like speaking, for example, to do my projects of my YouTube videos and so on. And now I am more true to myself. So this term of neurodivergency, also I wanted to tell you that it started with a person with autism. Her name was Yuri, and she was a sociologist in Australia, and she was the first person, and actually a woman, so I'm very proud to describe this term. And also a doctor called Armstrong, he says that people with neurodivergent brains, they bring, like I said before, different experience to the humankind, and this is for preservation of our species. For example, people with ADHD, with attention deficit disorder, with hyperactivity, which is my case, we are very hypervigilant. We can see around us and everything. We can go into a lot of details. If you are at a restaurant, we can see everything that it's near us, all the people that is there, who is doing what, and we are very observers. So this back in the primitive times was very useful for protection, for guidance. And also a nice tip is that we process information in big volumes, and we are 3 times more likely to be entrepreneurs because our brain, the prefrontal cortex part of the brain, is more impulsive, so we can take decisions with more risk. And of course, for the good side and for the bad side, but we are more likely to have our own companies and to be more independent and take more risks. So I know that a lot of people struggle with this, but I am here to bring to you that now that I know it, I am healthier, and I've been doing this path for the last couple of years, and I am just proud of myself. I know that we have a lot of daily struggles and emotional things and ups and downs, but at the end, we are here for a reason, and for bringing kindness, and for bringing creativity and bright ideas. And so if you have this type of brain, you are just here to have more creativity, to explore a lot, and your curiosity never stops, and you just have to feed it in order to be happy. Because if you limit yourself and you limit your knowledge, you just be frustrated, and it will create anxiety. So we are eternal explorers, and for us, knowledge is like an amusement. So just accept that, and just enjoy it. Enjoy your brain. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and see you next time. Thank you.